Check this out. I know you have always dreamed of performing in Carnegie Hall, so I think this 2023 to 2024 season at Sound Espressivo would be perfect for you. As a platform, we host live online auditions so you can share your music with the entire world. Then we send you to incredible in-person venues like Carnegie Hall so you can perform solo, as a duo, as an ensemble, and with orchestra. This year we have a total of 4 gala events at Carnegie Hall, as well as 4 different opportunities to perform with orchestras in the US, in the Czech Republic, and even in Egypt. We want to help you fulfill your musical dreams. Go to soundespressivocompetition.com to check out our season and to apply.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to Virtual Concert Hall's live music programs. Thank you for joining us today for the Music and Musicians Around the Globe live show. Our channel is dedicated to bringing performances and music events live from international artists to the audiences around the globe. I'm Anna Spinskaya and I'm hosting this program for you from Washington, D.C. Today we are presenting winner of the Carnegie Gala auditions, a young rising star violinist, Stacey Kim. Musicians were auditioning for an opportunity to perform at the Weill Recital Hall at Carnegie Hall in gala concerts in New York City. And Stacey will be performing with the New York Chamber Players Orchestra in just short 5 days on April 4th. If you are in New York for the Easter holidays, check us out. She will be on stage at the Weill Recital Carnegie Hall performing Mozart Concerto with the New York Chamber Players Orchestra conducted by Maestro Giacomo Franci. Yes, correct. From virtual stage to the stage of Carnegie Hall. That's the path Stacey is taking in a short few days. And that's a result of her very successful audition, which she took with the Carnegie Gala auditions. In those auditions, great musicians from many countries were also seeking guidance and support from the judges through the live comments, which we all heard after each candidate performance. So on April 3rd also, you will be able to get a little peek preview of the concert at the Carnegie Hall, because Virtual Concert Halls will be live streaming, broadcasting the open rehearsals of the New York Chamber Players Orchestra conducted by Maestro Giacomo Franci. And in the course of the next few weeks, you will also see concerts of winners of the call orchestra auditions. That's another season of auditions which we are organizing. And those concerts, well, actually the first concert was just last night with the Western New York Chamber Orchestra conducted by Glenn Cortese. And the coming up concerts are in Cairo, Egypt, and Zlin, Czechia, Czech Republic. And that all is thanks to our incredible Virtual Concert Halls team producing the Internet TV broadcast. Carnegie Gala auditions and the concerts at the Carnegie Hall are organized by a whole collection of organizations run by professional musicians, and those are progressive musicians, sound espressivo, and virtual concert halls. Virtual concert halls is an internet TV broadcaster providing artists with a virtual stage and ability to reach the audiences beyond the walls of conventional concert halls in the modern age and stage. Artists are embracing new forms of the stage, and that is the virtual stage. And Artist Venture is the organization, you just saw the logo on screen, is providing opportunities for musicians to join concert tours, to perform in various stages in Europe, Asia, and beyond, in festivals, masterclasses, and more. Progressive Musicians is an organizer of many competitions for different levels, from beginners on the stage to professionals, and organizing concerts at prestigious venues like Carnegie Hall. And finally, the Sound Espressivo Global Competition was conceived as an online live-streamed competition, now venturing into internet broadcasting. It combines a competitive event aimed at, of course, naming the winners, with a live performance experience on combined and hybrid stages. And this is how we started, and this is where we are going now.
No matter where you are or who you are, music connects us all. We started with a dream, but now we are paving the future. Welcome to the Sound Espressivo Global Competition. Fully virtual, yet bringing musicians closer together than ever before, now on a global scale. True live, inclusivity, diversity, connection, community, an extraordinary array of judges. Get noticed by companies all over the world. Prizes, scholarships, performance opportunities. Apply to be a part of the most exciting congregation of artists, like nothing you've ever seen before. We guarantee quality and leave no musician behind. We can't wait to hear you on the virtual stage.
And that is so true. We can't wait to hear Stacey on the virtual stage, which she will take in just one moment. Stacey, welcome with your presentation of live music. She'll be performing a Mendelssohn Concerto for violin and E minor first movement. It's a great pleasure to have you. That was fabulous. What a wonderful rendition of the Mendelssohn Concerto. Thank you for coming on live to perform it, Stacey. This is also, I assume, this is your opportunity to also run through it publicly, get the nerves out before you're walking on the on the stage of the Carnegie Hall. How's your preparation going?
It's going pretty good. I'm trying to practice every day because I think consistency is what keeps the progress going. Like, if you skip one day of practice, it completely throws off everything else and all your progress.
That's such a good point. So you're keeping the consistency at the forefront.
Yeah.
So share with all the other aspiring young artists who are, maybe preparing for auditions and all of that, and then if they win, they have to go forward. Share with your like tips for preparation and practicing.
Something I like to do is listen to other violinists to like inspire me, see how they play, and then maybe make notes on the music, and then try to copy it kind of, or alter it a little bit.
And how do you do that? Let's say someone plays in a completely different tempo. How do you get inspired? Like, you already have your concept. Would that maybe interfere with your idea of how you want to present the piece?
Not necessarily. Like, there's many recordings online, so I try to use what we have to the best of my ability, and then try to put that into my playing.
That's very interesting. So you listen to other people and then you try to copy what they do? Is that how you approach it? I'm really interested in the inner mechanics of how you do that.
Yeah, so I copy the parts that I think would make sense, and then alter the parts that I think would make sense with my playing more than theirs.
That's very interesting. I did that too when I was about your age. I was fascinated by some people having this kind of turn of the phrase and that kind of turn of the phrase. And but I heard around me people saying, no, you don't copy other people because then you lose your own voice. Is that possible?
I guess so, but if you're altering it and being inspired, it's more like inspiration than like actual physically copying it.
Mm-hmm. And who are your biggest inspirations in violin?
I guess I would listen to Hilary Hahn or maybe Itzhak Perlman.
Uh-huh. And what inspires you about their particular playing most?
I guess like how well they play and how well they prepared it. Like, it takes a lot of practicing and time to like play it so well in performance.
That's right. Well, you are studying with some of the greatest teachers in some of the greatest schools. Tell me a little bit more about why you dedicate so much time to your study, your preparation, and to all of these. These are nerve-wracking experiences. Why do you like it?
I guess because music is something that should be shared with the world. So it takes a lot of practice and motivation, but it's all worth it because people get to hear you in the end, and it's fun.
Wonderful. So I know that you are studying in Virginia and going to Manhattan School of Music for the pre-college division. Are you still doing both?
Yeah, I'm going to New York on Saturdays for MSM. Yeah.
That's a long trip. There and back is like 9 hours in the car.
Oh, I live in New Jersey.
Oh, you live in New Jersey. Okay, that's a little bit better. And why did you decide to go? I mean, other than location is kind of convenient if you're in New Jersey, but why did you choose to take that particular program as pre-college?
I guess it helps to learn with other aspiring musicians, to be like in a community where other people are also doing the same things as you.
That makes total sense to me. You surround yourself with people who share your aspirations, and that fuels the energy. And if you're going through a hump and don't want to practice, you see others still grinding it. And for me, that was also always a big inspiration. They are practicing and finding something fun in it. Maybe I should look at it again. So what are your plans? I know the big plan next week is you're going to be performing with the orchestra at Carnegie Hall. What are your plans further beyond that concert?
I want to keep auditioning for more things and trying to get more performance opportunities for sure. And then keep practicing, I guess.
How long do you have? What grade are you in? How long do you have until you have to decide on your next step, next stage of education?
Oh, right now I'm in 8th grade, so I should probably decide my like 10th if I want to get like really into it.
What are the interests do you have?
I used to play a lot of sports. I still kind of do. I did field hockey, swim. Yeah.
Sports and music.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, what are you envisioning yourself doing in college, studying in college? You don't have to commit right now. You can change your mind tomorrow. But today, what is your aim?
I definitely might want to major in violin like on the side. And then I'm also really into like reading and writing, so maybe something in English.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. And what do you think is the most important thing for people who are practicing violin or piano or other music instruments to keep in mind?
That's not permanent. Like you can always stop, I guess, if you want. So if you make a big error in your performance, like it's not the end of the world.
That is so wise. How did you get to be so wise at such a young age? Stacey, it's wonderful to hear you in the interview. And I'm so looking forward to hearing your gorgeous performance at the Carnegie Hall. I'll be there. So we'll meet in person. Can't wait. And thank you so much for coming on and giving the interview and performing on the Music and Musicians Around the Globe daily live show. This was Stacey Kim, and she was performing Violin Concerto by Mendelssohn in E minor, first movement, accompanied by Marcia Moll. Thank you to your collaborative pianist for adding their playing to this performance. And yeah.
Thank you.
And we're very much looking forward to hearing you in person live at Carnegie Hall next week. And with this, we'll say goodbye to Stacey, and we'll see you more and more again. We hope you stay with our program and come back again and again. And with this, I want to thank all of our partners and collaborators around the world who are adding their energy and expertise and, frankly, resources to all these programs which we are able to produce and provide the music opportunities for musicians from many different countries of different ages and stages of development to go further with their arts and with their careers. Thank you, supporters. Thank you, our partners. Our Music and Musicians daily live show is streamed on all major platforms around the world. And if you are watching us on YouTube and you don't like something about YouTube, go to Vimeo, or you can go to Twitch, you can go to Twitter, you can go to LinkedIn, Facebook, and all of these major platforms, as well as 50 or more platforms and channels of music dedicated channels around the world in different countries. You can even watch us in China, and not to mention Europe and every other country. And with this, I want to also thank our fabulous Virtual Concert Halls team. Thank you all for being here with us, giving us your support, and producing these programs to further music and musicians around the globe, to make it more accessible to audiences, and to make the virtual stage more accessible and more adoptable to musicians, soloists, ensembles, concert halls, and orchestras and operas around the world. We are bringing the adaptation of virtual stage to all performing arts. Thank you, our team, and a special thanks and shout out to Jennifer and Marco Pornatore, who were directors of this show. And with that, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.